This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Set, number 20, rerun. You draw corporate. Let's make these babies cry on the way back.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Caught by Nelson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Stafford, incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. Usually going to pick up a holding call.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd and long. Stafford. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Over the dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
What's tight? Tight is right. 3 down.
21. Rush in. Rush in. Rush in.
Line 36. Line 36. I got him. Check one. Check back.
Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Not your conventional play call, but that's okay. You probe the defense a little bit with some of everything in your playbook. That way they have to account for everything as the game moves on.
And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds.
Go. Let's go.
Line up.
Line 6. Wild Bill.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. And nearly picked off. Surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but it does get away and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Good track.
It's caught by Coleman. They find some open field here. A big play there on the catch and run. 42 yards.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
We got to step it up.
They'll get that one out quickly to Brown. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Now Gordon on first down. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Marlon Humphrey with the tackle defensively.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Mike 7. Let's go one more. Tammy's a Mike. Man him up.
2nd and 5 now. Watson. Got a man. It's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown. Touchdown number 15 of the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. On 2nd down, Eckler. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. He finds an opening past the 40. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football. Caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Alert!
41's the Mike. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Rush coming, and he's taken down. A well-executed safety blitz by Tony Jefferson leads to the sack. First carry for Peyton Barber. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On 3rd down, here comes Barber. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on 4th down.
Monday.
They snap it to Stafford. Going down the middle, and it's complete. 15 yards for the Lions there on a 1st down. And that's what you got, your tough little slot receiver. Isn't it right there, those 4th down conversions in the middle of the field?
He knows that's where he has to make his living, and that's where he has to make plays to help his team. And no one is asking him to do anything more or less than do exactly what we saw there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Watch the curve.
Big 20. 61. Matchbox lights. Middle. Monday. Safety creep.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Alert! 11.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. The Lions on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Omaha, remove. 22. Drill right, 22.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but I know it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board. Now they have a chance to kick a field goal by missing that shot.
Yeah, especially at this spot in the field. He's got to be upset he couldn't come up with that INT. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Get ready.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Anytime the offense shows what they call a shot play or a chunk play where they're trying to get big yardage, sometimes people just call it gadget plays, and you hold it to a gain that we just saw there, you feel pretty good about yourself as a defense.
Watson on 1st down. He's going deep for Brown. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris. And a very good return as he takes us all the way up to the 35-yard line. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10.
Recon, 132 fighter. 4 down. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Look at him.
On the ground, it's Eckler. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
That's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. They can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
10. Hey, team 6.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Stafford. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. That one good for 26 and a 1st down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
59. 80 weapons. Check 52. 59. Hey, 5-0.
Play action. Stafford. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Troy Apke.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
What's up, man? What's up, bro? Bro, I was thinking about it. This nigga didn't switch his play at all that first drive and everything. Like, he was not playing. He was not going. He said, "Fuck the rules, bro."
Got a man. It's Brown. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the 1st down to go along with it.
And that one hurts defensively. They force him in the 3rd and
What we gonna
have
spend?
the advantage.
Oh my God, are
Yet
you
they
really
give up
looking
the
this
big
up?
play right there.
Yeah, their offense was already warming up on the sideline, ready to come
We not
out.
popping a perk,
so much
babe.
for that 3 and out. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score.
She want to pop a perk.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. They get 14 on that one. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part
So how
of the
about
field.
we just don't do
For a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory. If he's late with the ball, he can get his receiver hit and hit hard.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
He's still doing
They
that.
got the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him.
It's not
but
really working,
instead,
but
he flipped it on its
he's
ear
still doing it.
and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly
That pinch
correct. So
dog
able to turn
pressure.
that into a positive gain. On second down now, it's Gordon. Room here to run. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 14th touchdown now on the year. As the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker with the extra
I
point.
shouldn't even play
That
this
pushes the lead up to 11. Tucker now to kick it away.
I bet this
following
bitch
the
ass nigga
touchdown.
quit. What else it do, babe?
Fielded about a yard deep.
I said, what else it do?
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he'd taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're under a minute to go in the half. The first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They'll get this to Eckler. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first.
How about
The
we just
Ravens
smoke
gonna
weed
use
like we
the
did last
second
time?
of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the
couldn't even
first
handle
half
the
of
weed.
play.
Why would I let you
And how about the
try
call
something
here? They
different?
need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll run for it with Eckler.
Damn, I could have just safe tackled him. I
And
was
he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down.
He just went for it in
Now
4th
the
and 2.
offense going to use the
I just
first of
realized
their
that, bro.
timeouts. As it comes with 22
On his
seconds
side of
to
the
go
field.
here in half number 1. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down.
What'd you say, man?
Stafford now to throw. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Huh?
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Looking deep downfield. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
You want to do it again? Let's just smoke weed. I think that's the safest thing to do. Okay?
The
We won't get
Baltimore
addicted to
offense
nothing.
at the line, set to get going. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one.
And now
I
this
don't know
is
why I do that.
intercepted. My goodness. Picked by Tracy Walker.
You better be playing.
So we have reached halftime here in an
You better
11-point
be playing.
contest. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan
I'm for real.
Coachman.
I swear to God, if you ever do some shit like that, I will beat the fuck out of you. Like I'm a whole girl.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they got the lead as well as we
I'm
resume
talking about,
play in the second half.
I'm gonna pull your hair, snatch
This is
the tracks
fielded a
out and
couple
everything.
yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
I am the bossy. You ain't a...
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, you get a little confidence
you said
in
you're
it,
not
and let
scared
him fling another one.
Faking the give. Now Watson. Being chased out left. He's going deep into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week.
You said
not
what
a pick
before
six
you
here,
were?
but an interception.
It's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept the pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he made it all the way to the end zone.
I don't know why.
This week he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Does it sound good now?
And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask.
Talking about the game.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Oh, my God. Can you stop talking about this? Jugs aren't cool, babe.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Maybe you should ask Juice WRLD how to do it. Exactly.
Running is Barber.
If it's not funny, why you keep talking about it?
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Peyton Barber, his second touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. Back to throw, Stafford. And he'll get into the end zone as the two-point conversion is successful. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
I'm a bitch. You a bitch for putting this cheesing ass nigga in this league. Exactly. I don't know what he think he's accomplishing doing that, but I just know.
The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
If you do that, I'm going to do crack.
They're already just shy of midfield.
If you do it, I'm going to do crack.
Out of the gun, Watson. This is Coleman with the ground.
You get addicted just
like 11 at a Baltimore first down.
How is it different?
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to go.
Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Jared
Whatever
Davis,
he just did right there, that's what he's been trying to do all
season
game.
Now, that is 9 sacks for him. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long. After that sack, what does Watson have in his arsenal?
He said, shut your bum ass up, all you got is speed, but it would... I know.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And that will be incomplete.
Well, to say that this has not been his game is probably a big understatement. I mean, he is all over the place. Mechanics are off, not accurate, except if you're playing on defense, because they picked off a good number of passes.
Yeah, all the INTs, but they're throwing it off his back for
Damn,
pressure coming, just chucking it downfield. He can't do that right now.
No, you can't do that at all. And I think one of the hardest things for a guy having a day like this one is to find a way to just kind of get out of it, kind of get yourself back to neutral. Because what you try and do is make even more spectacular plays to make up for it, and it usually leads to more bad ones.
They started on the ground with Eckler, and they'll hit him for a loss as he's
tried to do a
back to his
fullback
2-yard
with
line.
Austin Eckler.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Now it's Barber. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll be a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. Here comes the Lions punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away.
This is why I don't do
Directional
roughing.
kick going
This is
toward
why I
the
don't do block.
sideline.
This is why I don't do
And
punt
this
block.
one goes sailing
That's
out of
exactly why.
bounds. Where did it cross?
Every time they rough the kicker.
They're going to say on this side of midfield. They knew they were going to have great field position, went all out, got a little too aggressive.
And you have to understand your angles. They're cut down. When they're that backed up, you've got to be careful going after him.
So a big break. The roughing the kicker called on 4th down leads to 1st and 10. Now a run on 1st down is not going to get off the ground. As
So
they
when
will
we
get
doing
him
crack,
behind
man?
the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. This will be a pickup of 4 here, up to their own 20. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. A tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Hello?
Watson now perfect since the 2nd half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Towards the end zone for Brown. And that is
I swear, bro. I swear it's not fair.
Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
This is the shit that could have happened. Like, perks on the counter. Can't wait to face it.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Now they'll pitch it out. This is Gordon. 12 yards to pick up there. Good for a Raven first.
You said what?
Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
Flushed out right. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead,
that's why I didn't want to play the game.
I'm trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has, bad info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now it's Watson. And going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Hey, he opened me a 4th down,
too. When we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs.
I think he'd be spinning like he used.
Right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along.
He'd be spinning
and now they're
like
just specialists putting it through the posts.
Oh my goodness. There we go. This nigga think he found something that worked.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
That's it, baby. That's it.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I'm here all day.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Yeah, that was the safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. And we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss.
I'm finna get man 3D. Oh, I was about to get in man 3D, but I got into the cover 1 shit.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. It's caught. Nelson.
What the fuck?
An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Slay, I will beat your ass if you let anybody do some shit like that to you. Nah, I should have picked it. I just fucked up. You can suck my cock.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Yeah.
And some room to maneuver. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
It worked a couple times.
So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Oh, my God, he lucky, bro. Wow. He is lucky. Oh, my God.
But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy.
Bro, he just ran this plate.
The next
3 times.
No, he lost the football.
This nigga got it back again.
So it goes as a fumble. field.
Oh my God, bro. This nigga just ran this shit 3 times back to back, bro.
I mean, I remember watching teams play.
Oh my God.
The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. And
this nigga face mask.
Down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down.
Imagine
when you're leading in the fourth
like
quarter,
this.
that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And they've got another 1st and 10 as the penalty keeps this drive moving. And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backwards. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Alexa, stop. I need to put my phone on the charger.
Baby, get him, boy. Get him, boy.
Bro, stop, bro. That's not cool. Come on, Nick. What the fuck?
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Why are you doing this, bro? You playing with people, first off.
They'll try the air now with Stafford.
You playing with people.
This is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it.
You just asked this nigga if he had Percocets
incomplete.
now.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Stafford. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
They went with the dive look that time on defense.
Why you cross the name out?
Defensive backs blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
You're not finna do this. You're not stupid.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through, and the drive will wind up yielding 3. And with that last field goal, that puts him now at 300 made on his career, and that is something to celebrate.
And that puts him in the top 30 all time. So he's really made a mark, and he's got plenty of life left in that leg, that's for sure.
I think you'd have to say defensively, these guys are doing their job pretty well, right?
Yeah, we talked about them holding them under 20 points, right, on defense.
I'm not listening.
And they've done that. They've held them. The problem is their own offense hasn't answered their challenge, which was to score more.
Yeah, exactly. I remember you saying magic number was right around 20, and the offense has been the issue. You're right.
Bro,
a pretty big opening there on 1st down. 8 yards up to the 33. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter,
you keep talking about these
teams hold up the
Percocets like you really
fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. This is something
you're going to stay on the phone.
Defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it, and they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it,
I will
give
you my attention. Just give me 5 minutes.
Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot and try to loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
He'll air this one toward Coleman. He's got it at the 15. 36 yards on the play.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
They'll run on 1st down. Gordon. And they get to him quickly here as he stops right around the 13. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
Shut up. Nick, can you complain?
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Watson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. His 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. As the Ravens push further out in front.
Say less. I'm on my way.
Able to connect on the extra point, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
I'm on my way.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
I can't come. My car.
This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Yep. After this game, I'm coming. No ifs, ands, buts about it.
At the 25.
I can. I will. Nah, I'm doing it. Since you want to do it so bad, I might as well do it with you.
Offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Don't worry, I'm coming through.
Games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it.
And this is intercepted. And
don't worry, I got your location.
Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Okie dokie. I'm that nigga.
After the interception, here's Watson. 20. This will be caught by Brown.
I do have a
take it
location.
into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Snapchat and on
Marquise Brown, 44 yards. As the Ravens push further out in front.
And this is
I already know where you are.
Quite a performance, and most of the time when we talk
even
about
if
someone putting
your
a
mama
team
tell
on
me
their
where you
back,
are anyway.
I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now.
I'm gonna just be like, where'd Nick go?
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. And he probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Because what?
So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20.
Anyway,
credit the tackle to Darius Slay.
No, are you?
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd
You
and
said
6.
you was earlier. I kind of ignored it. Because I don't want you to leave.
He's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First down Lions on a pickup of 13.
Well, that last run makes this a 100-yard night. I've loved the way
I told you I was playing
He's been quick, he's been decisive, and he's been a whole lot of fun to watch.
5 yards is the tally
but
on first down.
This game literally has 1 minute left, so don't worry, we can get them perky
still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and leaves creases like they were able to exploit.
Matter of fact, let's both say the safe word.
And an alley to run. And they're going to have this in a great spot way down in Baltimore territory. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
You not.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. After the run, now Stafford going to throw. Back of the end zone, can he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion. You figure defensively,
I didn't hear it
here, you've held the team under 100 yards passing.
I can't hear it correctly
especially
on the phone.
in today's NFL,
so
which is truly a pass-first league.
To throw on 2nd and 10.
You gotta text it, babe. It's the only way. I won't believe you until you text it.
as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Baby, you acting like that's gonna fool me. We was just talking about this the other day. First off, you can't fool me with that shit.
Hey, Charlie!
A shotgun snap for Stanford. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Darius Slay with a pick.
Whatever.
Big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
All right.
Count them now, 6 interceptions between last week and this week. Now, the 3 picks last week helped them to a win. They're in the driver's seat once more.
And they're the ones that are doing all the leading, aren't they? Right? The 3 interceptions last week, that led to a victory. 3 interceptions so far in this game, that has them out in front. We often think of the offense driving things. In this case, it's the defense, not just holding teams, but creating big plays for themselves.
Buying time to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I'm finally off the game. I'm sorry. You mad at me? You mad at me? I thought you would have been mad at me because I was on the game and shit. You heard me? But I'm here. I'm sorry. I love you. I love you more. I really do. I'm finna make me something to eat. I'm hungry. You hear me? Yeah. Nick. I'm dead serious. I'm talking about, babe. I don't know about you, but I'm telling you, I cannot wait to fuck you again. I'm dead serious. Like, you know how long it's been? Oh my goodness. You ain't saying that like you believe me. I said, do you know how long it's fucking been? Do you know how, bro? I might nut in 2 seconds. I'm not even finna cap. 2 seconds. That's all it's gonna take. 2 seconds. I'm telling you. Yeah, I'd say honestly, after that first time, I haven't really just nutted quick. that first time I nutted quick as hell. You was like, I mean, you didn't care, but I was just like, damn. You was like, you came? Cause I just stopped. I was like, yeah, I did. it's like, all right, after all that time, like, it's just like, I wasn't used to it no more. Like I don't know, like it's not like riding a bike. You gotta kind of like figure shit out again, kind of like. At least for me, that's how it's been. Eventually, it'll probably get to where it's like riding a bike, but it ain't. It ain't for me. I gotta relearn how to do this shit every time. I'm telling you. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. Let me call you in like 2 seconds. Hold on. Playing from iPhone. Alexa, stop.